What's happening? What's up? What's good, Soul Family? I wasn't ready to start the video, but the video started without me. So I just came through to talk to you about nutritional suicide. And as I was like shuffling and starting the video, the card that popped out was, how can I surrender more in the moment? So many of us are checking out of here. Nutritional suicide and spiritual suicide. We're running out of time. The choices we make are literally deadly serious at this point. So how can I surrender more even this moment? If you have been looking at any of my videos, you know that I just came off a 28-day total elevated body parasite cleanse, right? Cleanse. It was to cleanse my blood, to cleanse my brain cells, to clean my liver, to detox and get inflammation out, right? So now I'm asking you to take this challenge with me. It's the solstice, and I'm getting ready to do a 3-day water fast. A 3-day water fast. Now, back in my younger years, I could fast like nothing. 3 days when I could fast, go to work 2 jobs, run to the church 5-6 days a week, on top of doing a 3-day fast, raise my child, and didn't feel nothing. I was just like, oh, that's easy. I could flip through days and nothing. I feel like I'm stronger enough to do it again now, because when I was on the 28-day total body cleanse, I found myself intermittently doing intermittent fasting, but it wasn't planned. I would just find myself not eating and not hungry. And part of it was the Dr. Be Serious Elevated Body Cleanse. And the other part of it was this Litha water. I don't know if you heard of this, but it's do your research and look at it. This is the water I'm going to use to do my total body cleanse. I mean my 3-day water fast. I was thinking about doing something to get away for a few days, because life has been overwhelming. There's been a lot happening. So I was trying to figure out, can I get away, whatever. And I'm just like, stop spending money. You got to do this. You got to do that. When you get away, you get away. You go get it. Oh, and you enjoy yourself and you don't spare no expense. So I'm like, just stay home. Stay home and do your spiritual work. Stay at home and get your house in order. Get ready to relocate. Get ready for your increase. Make room. Get rid of stuff. Donate stuff to the sexual abuse and domestic violence places. Where they're in it to help people. I don't donate to anybody that's not trying to help people, and I don't sell my stuff to make my money back or profit on stuff like that. It's like I don't charge for my services. So what happened was I ordered some more Litha water, because I had a subscription. And so I accidentally would put in a second order. So I called and I ended up talking to this guy. And I've been meeting my soul family. I've been meeting people that are just like my soul family. We just link up and we connect and we understand each other. And he led me to a website, bestwaterfasting.com. And he asked me to check it out. And I said, I've been thinking about doing a water fast. And so I was just going to do it with regular spring water. And he was telling me the difference between doing it with this water. For example, with regular water, if you're going to drink 64 ounces in a day, you're going to do a water fast for 3 days. When you get with this water, instead of drinking 16 ounces, you might only just want to have 4 ounces, and only drink it when you feel hungry. And to only drink it because you feel hungry. Do the water fast, but if you start feeling like you're starting to have cravings and you're hungry or whatever, take it then. And take like 4 ounces and see how it goes. And also journal and see how it goes, what goes on with you. Now, also, I told you, I've been coming off some 5-year health challenges. So I'm not going to be going to the gym. I'm not going to be going to my Zumba class. I'm not going to be I'm not going to be wilding out in these streets, going to birthday parties and holiday parties and doing all this other kind of stuff. The 3 days that I'm on that fast, I'm going to be a recluse. I'm going to be in this house, and I'm going to intensify it. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to use my cell phone. I'm not going to turn on my television. I'm not going to play music. The only music I play will be the music that the instruments that I can play around my house. As you know, I can't play no instruments, but I do have drums and stuff. I need a violin. I used to play a violin. But I do have spiritual drums here and other tambourines and stuff like that. I'll do that. Oh, goodness. I am cutting up in here. I have got to get my studio life together. So, again, as I was saying, I am going to chill out and relax and do that fast. If I start to feel some kind of way, I'm going to lay down. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to read something. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to do my chants. I'm going to do my mantras and just build my spiritual man up and get ready for 2023. Because like I told y'all before, 2022 is all about exposure. Towers falling. People getting called out, getting exposed, and you're seeing them for what they are. I mean, you can't deny what you're seeing. I can name names, but I ain't gonna do that. You've been paying attention. You can name some personal as well as high profile situations where you saw towers falling and people being exposed. It's like, I never thought they would. Oh, really? They did that? Oh, that's not what that is? It's really this? Okay. So now in 2023, it's going to be all about not what should be, but what is. You're going to see everything for what it is, and them receipts. Everybody going to have to show their receipt. Everybody going to have to show their receipt, because that's all you're going to be held accountable for is the receipts. Whatever you put into your life, your karma, your soul, your relationships, that's all you're going to have to stand on. You don't get no more than that. You don't get no more than that. The chickens are coming home to roost. Flying. The chickens are coming home to roost. I guess chickens don't fly Malcolm X, but you know what I mean. And oh, the other thing. This is the last point I want to make. Then we're gonna do some energy cards, some oracle cards. I've been telling people for decades, because I've been fighting the illness here and there with this food that they killing us with, because they don't care what they put in it. So I've been telling people, I can tell and I can feel the difference when I eat something. My doctor's like, that's not true. That doesn't matter. What you eat, it doesn't matter. I was just like, you crazy. And I just stopped seeing you, because it does matter. I can feel the difference in my health based on what I eat and how I eat it. And when I eat it, what time of night I eat it, how much of it I eat. Even with fruit, because I eat a whole half a watermelon unapologetic and be so swollen and uncomfortable. It don't make no sense, but no regrets, because I like watermelon. But I've noticed over the years, as I've been on this spiritual journey, that sometimes I would eat something, or sometimes I would drink something, my dreams would change. My thought patterns and processes would change. My speech cadence would change. It would speed up or slow down. I would start to feel sluggish, or I would start to feel revived, or I'd be on rapid fire, like you can't get a conversation, word, a thought, a situation. I know a lot about a lot of things. I know a little bit about that. And it was just going rapid fire. Now I'll go back. I'm like, dang, today was off the chain. And I started noticing what was different. You have been eating fruit for only 2 days. You've been eating fruits for 2 days. Or you mixed fruits with vegetables on this day. Or you had steak. You had grass-fed steak, or you had lamb. You actually went out somewhere and you ate pizza that you don't even eat, but you ate it because you was like, oh, this is my 0.1%. I'm just going to have a little piece of this. But then you notice the difference in how you feel. So I was listening to XM radio, Sirius radio, driving home. I listened to this talk show, and this clairvoyant is on, this oracle is on, and people are calling her and they're asking questions and they're saying stuff, and I'm listening. I was just like, I can do that. I I can do exactly what she's doing. I just don't do it, or I just haven't what's the word I want to say? I haven't honed my craft doing it enough with people. But when I do go places, it happens and I could do it. Or when I do say, I text my people, be like, I'm doing free readings today. Anybody you know, they can hit me up. I'm doing free readings. I notice it then. I'm like, I hear these things, I feel these things, I say these things. I don't ask people no details. I'm like, don't give me no script, because I don't want you to think I'm like trying to lure you in, and then I'm just like speaking off what you said, and I'm gonna feed off that. Like some of these phonies, they'll ask you questions, and then they'll start trying to use educated guesses based on what you're saying. I don't do that at all. So noticing that I would feel people energy fields, I noticed that I could do it through the phone. I noticed that I could do it if I'm not even communicating with somebody with a phone, that I could communicate with them and I could make them call me. I've been doing it for literally decades. Literally decades. So she said something that just clicked in my head, and this is why I'm saying where when you're on the path and you're on the road, things will keep coming to you. Things will keep getting put in your way. And if you're paying attention, if you're trying to get better, if you're trying to grow, if you're trying not to commit spiritual suicide, nutritional suicide, and physical suicide, when the messages come, they'll resonate with you. Something to be like, I should pay attention to this, or that's familiar, or that's like completing the sentences that I started in my head, X, Y days ago. I had journaled that about it. I had texted that to myself. I had thought about that. And it's all saying, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. I'm trying to take you somewhere. I'm trying to tell you something. So what she said was, there's this book called Nutrition for Intuition. And she said, by Doreen Virtue. And I said, what you say? That makes perfect sense, because I've been saying this for decades, and I had not spent time to figure it out for a lot of different reasons. So I have the book, and I thought it was going to be an intellectual read or a metaphysical read. It's that plus it's actual recipes. It's actual recipes in here. And it talks about clairvoyance, meaning clear seeing, clairsentience, which means clear feeling, clairaudience, which means clear hearing, and claircognizance, which means clear thinking or knowing. And how food and the stuff you put in your body and how it's all connected, and trusting your intuition. I find a lot of people don't trust their intuition. I trust mine. With you could tell me that the sky is blue, and if I look at it and it don't look blue, I'm not going to believe you. Or if I'm not looking outside and I could be in a cardboard box and you tell me that it's sunny, or there's somebody standing in the room with this, that, and I'm like, that's not true. I can just tell. My spirit guides tell me, my intuition tells me. But it has all kind of recipes. It has how to grow your own sprouts, raw soups, about how magical water is, nourishing nuts and milks. I can't mess with no cashews. It's some stuff in here that I don't eat, and some stuff in here like I'm allergic to, like hazelnuts. But it tells you how to make your own milk instead of buying it at the store. If you drink almond milk, it tells you how to make that. It talks about how like the super smoothies, superfoods like camu, I see spirulina, goji berries, coconut water, and it talks about the nourishing and intuitive effects that it has on your body. And so if you want to do something for your crown or your third eye, it has a recipe for you to do that. If you want to work on your ear, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, your different chakras, you can. For your hands, because some of us got healing hands. I used to always tell certain people, be careful where you put your hand, because everything you touch is going to manifest. Everything you lay your hand to is gonna manifest and it's gonna blossom. So if you putting your hands in bullshit, you're gonna have a lot of bullshit on your hands. Remember that. And then it goes into all the different herbs and that kind of stuff and healing your body energy. So if any of this is resonating with you, it talks about stones, photographs, flower meditations. Oh my God, I can't wait for it to get hot here again. Oh, I'll be graduated by next summer and I'm gonna be in the woods. Totally nature baby. Okay, got a new deck. I wanted to just check the energy around what we were saying today about be careful, y'all. Be conscious, y'all. Be cognizant. Be still, y'all. Please be careful. If you have not heard or seen or experienced a lot of deaths happening to people that you know and to yourself personally and other people that you know personally other than celebrities or whatever, thank God that's not happening to you. You must be in a really good place. And that's awesome. Movement. That's awesome. And congratulations. But if you have noticed that a lot of celebrities and people are passing or whatever, times are very serious. And that horse is riding and riding hard. And it's going to take a lot more people with him. And this is why I'm sending this message to you. The number on this movement card is 10. It's wholeness and completeness and imagination. Let's see what it said. I've never used this deck before, but I was so drawn to this deck. And I had to have it. I had to have it. Oh. The number is 28. It then reduced to 10. 28 is a love number. 28 is a love number. Lovers are born on the 28th. And the number 10 is completeness. Movement. This is the time for positive movement as you come out of a period of restriction. You're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. Regardless, you feel compelled to go forward, no matter what form. The shift happens, and the doors that were previously shut are going to be open as if it's magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The need to take. This isn't time for fear. Let it go and move forward. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. This is not my playlist. Yes, it is. Okay. I think that was very appropriate. That was spot on for this message. All right. So movement. A lot of times, I guess that's appropriate too, because a lot of times people look at doing things differently with the new year, where you can have a new year every day. So, but in terms of this message or whatever, I think that's very appropriate. Talk about movement, going forward, not being afraid. Be conscious that every time you put something in your mouth to eat or drink, you're making a choice that is either contributing to your spiritual, physical, or mental demise. I'm not against alcohol. I don't drink. I used to drink. I don't miss drinking at all. But it does something to your brain. It does something to your body. It does something to your liver. And that should be concerning for you. Eating a ton of fried foods. Knowing that stuff is plaque. Knowing that stuff is tearing your body up. Just a slow dragging death. Look at how many people have autoimmune diseases, and it affects them in different ways. Eliminate gossip. That's part of spiritual suicide. Gossip is just like being a drug addict or alcoholic or smoking cigarettes. Gossip. What's another one? Eliminate gossip. Making an assumption is a setup for suffering because usually we gossip about our assumptions. We make assumptions and believe we are right. Then we defend our assumptions and try to make others wrong. Stop trying to make others wrong. Be loving. Be kind. I'm going to take that one and then move on to another day. Be loving. Be kind. Ooh. Be impeccable with your word. Enjoy heaven on earth. Heaven is in you. Impeccably of the word can lead you to personal freedom, success, and abundance. You can attain the kingdom of heaven from this one agreement. Be impeccable with your word. What I say about this channel? This is a word power advocate ministry. Word power advocates. Yes. Soul truth card. Soul truth card. Soul truth card. Okay. I'm just gonna take it. How can I deepen my trust right now? Trust, surrender, let go of the will. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Let go and trust. Find your center in the chaos. Today, find your center in the chaos. Be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. When you trust your own intuition, and you start feeding your intuition and feeding your temple. This is your temple. Strengthen your temple. I used to say for years. I don't just let anybody in my temple. You can't touch my temple. To my temple. Or if I destroy my temple, where will I live? That's what I used to say back in the 90s. If I destroy my temple, then where will I live? Where will I live if I destroy my temple? We're going to do 2 financial literacy cards. And I'm going to let y'all go till next time. It's been real. Just these don't matter. Just take 2. Time and value of money. And that's a 3. Time and value of money. The divine principle. And luck. Okay. The value of money. Would you rather have $100 today or $100 in a year from now? The smart answer is always sooner the better. Why? Money you have today can earn interest at 5% interest rate. I don't know where they're getting the 5% interest rate from. This is not a current deck of cards. So let's just say the money you have today can earn interest. Let's just leave it at that. Oh, so this is for an example. At 5% interest rate, $100 today is actually worth $105 a year from now. So the real question is, $105 in a year or $100 in a year? What choice is easy? In general, money today is worth more than the identical sum of the future because of its capacity to earn interest and multiply. 7. Spiritual awakening, synchronicities, and wisdom. Buy or lease a car. It's harder in the market today. Buy or lease a car. So if you have a low credit score, you should not lease a car. You should buy. Okay. If you drive more than 15,000 miles a year, then you should buy. You should not lease. If you are okay with just keeping the same car for 3 years, then no, you should not lease if you're not fine with that. modifying or dinging your cars up. If you are hard on the car, then no, you should not get a lease. Big payments but lower price, or small payments but higher price. If you'd rather have lower prices, then going with the lease would give you a smaller car note price. But then you have all those other costs to consider. All right. That's it. That's all. It's been real. One love. Until next time.